Well, good morning, Homestead family. I got a really pretty cool little radish I want to introduce you to today that you may want to consider putting in your fall garden this year. It's a nice, tasty little radish. We'll be right back after the break and we'll talk about it. See you in a minute. Well, welcome back. This is a radish called a pearl, and a lot of people used to call them the ping pong ball radish. It's a beautiful little white radish. It's about the size of a ping pong ball, and they're very crisp and firm and sweet with just a tinge of spiciness. So to me, it's just right. And these are very good. I actually like to put these in a pot. Crock pot and cook them in with like a pork roast or something. Oh man, they taste good in there with those roasts like that in the crock pot. But anyway, I'll leave all the cooking up to Nancy. I just do the eating part. But anyway, this is a good little radish. I got these at johnnyseed.com online, so if you want to order some of these, check out that website. They got a lot of stuff to pick from, so gives you some good ideas for your fall garden this year. But anyway, I'm going to put these in two different ways today. I'm going to direct sow some right out there in the earth bed, a couple rows out there, and then I'm also going to put some in a seed tray, on a planting tray on the container garden. So if you don't have much room in your house, on your homestead, you know, you're limited to space, these can actually be grown in containers. So we're going to do them both ways today, so you can, you know, do it however suits you. So either way, they taste the same. So let's start off over here at the container garden, and we'll get these put into a container, and I'll show you how I do that. Then we'll move out and get them into the earth bed, and we'll watch the progression of these all the way to harvest. So let's get started. Okay, we're ready to get started out here. This is the container that I use. Y'all have seen me use these before. I get them from Lowe's. It's not a very deep container. As you see, it's only about 7 inches deep. And I get these on the home organizational aisle at Lowe's, believe it or not. But these are actually safe for food, to grow vegetables in. And what I do is I drill holes in the bottom, 3/4 inch holes, and I do several of them on a good pattern like that, so I get some good drainage. And then I'm going to fill this up with topsoil, because when I grow radishes, I don't ever put any kind of fertilizer in with my radishes. Any fertilizer that I put in there, especially nitrogen, it's just going to make the tops grow and you won't get any root, and they'll be quick to bolt. So I have found that zero fertilizer, just plain old topsoil works just fine. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this up to about an inch, a couple of inches from the rim of this container. Let me get that in there for us. Try to break up any of the, you know, big wads that are all knotted together here from being packaged for so long. Make sure it's kind of spread out kind of even, so it don't have any high and low spots in there, because that'll just stand in moisture. It'll hold moisture in puddles, and that's what you don't want, because that rots your seeds. So you want to get it kind of flat as you can, see, just with your hand. And the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to wet this down and let it soak in to get that soil moistened. Okay, let me get some water. And give it plenty. Okay, well, let's let that soak on down. Give that about 5 minutes to soak. Okay, the next thing I do is I pop in my holes, and I use my template. I've used these for many years. See, it's nothing but 3/4 inch dowels. I have them wood glued onto this piece of plywood, and I got them on 3-inch centers. 3-inch centers all the way through. That's about what I want for these radishes. So I place it in here. Now, if you don't have one of these and you want to make one, we do have a video on our channel that shows you how to make these. There's really nothing to it. Or if you prefer, you can just, you know, stick some holes in the container in the soil with your fingers. Either way works, but for me, I just like to try to get a real consistent hole pattern. Okay, there's all my little dimples and the seeds, and I only put one seed per hole. Okay, there's some seeds, one seed per hole. I only use one seed per hole because I don't really like to come back and have to thin them out. I'd rather just put in a whole bunch of seeds, one per hole, and if I get 80% germination, that's good enough. Saves me a step. Anytime I can save me a step, I'm all for it, because I got a lot of steps going on around here. Okay, there's the first tray. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some more topsoil on top of that. Almost like you're doing seed starts, ain't it? Okay, that's pretty good. Now let's water this in one more time, and that should do it. Okay, I'm gonna do another tray of these, so I'll have 2 trays of these, and then we'll head over there to the earth garden, and we'll direct sow the remainder of the seeds. So let's get started. Okay, we got our 2 trays of the ping pong radish planted over there on the container table, so they're off and running. Let me get a couple of rows of hopefully 2 rows. I'll see if I got enough seeds to get 2. I might only have enough to get 1, but I'm gonna try for 2. But anyway, I'm going to get those in the ground here in the earth bed. I want to cultivate the ground about 4 inches deep, and then I'll grade it out with my grading rake. I'll move my guide string over, and then I'll pop in my my holes for my seeds with my little seed stick here. I'm gonna put these on about 12-inch centers, and then I'll use my super duper seed dropper. I'll put this in the hole and drop the seed right here in the top. Goes right in the hole for me. Then we'll cover them up and water them in, and we'll be off and running to get some pearl ping pong ball radish. So let's get this started. All right, we got our 2 rows of my pearl ping pong ball radish in the earth garden. So we'll be back in a couple weeks, and we'll watch the progress of this all the way out till harvest. See you soon. Okay, our pearl ping pong ball radishes are doing pretty well in the container. As you can see, they have germinated and emerged. They're still living off the codling leaves. They haven't started producing any true leaves yet. They've only been out here for about a week, but they're making some progress, and we want to keep our eye on them as they continue to mature out here in these containers. But so far, so good. Well, our pearl ping pong ball radish had a terrible time getting started in these containers. I ended up having to start them over because we had a couple of warm days that came on right after I got these going good, and they just they went down. So I ended up starting them over, and they're going real slow now. It's getting colder now, and they're growing even slower. But at least they're growing. But I guess what I'll do is I'll just have to do another video on this on another day and show you a little bit better success. But I think you got the idea. They do grow, and they're growing now. It's just I didn't time this one just right for you. But the ones in the earth garden are doing great, so I thought we'd go ahead and harvest some of them today, and you can take a look at what you might expect if you want to grow some of these in your own fall garden. Let's go over to the earth bed and check them out. Well, our mini mac daikons are doing really well. I think I can go ahead and start harvesting these and start enjoying them. I'm gonna harvest up about 6 or 8 of them today, and then we'll get some more in the days ahead as they grow a little bit more. I'd like to have more tops because you can eat the tops too. So let me pull up some of these, and we'll go over to the harvest area and we'll wash them up and take a look at how pretty these are. Well, let me grab some of these real quick. Okay, let's go check them out. Oh, these are really beautiful, aren't they? How you like that? Got a nice globe on them, some nice top. It's all edible, and they're kind of mild. They're not real spicy. So these are really ready to go. So we'll take them over to Miss Nancy and let her do her thing with these. And I hope you enjoyed tagging along with me on this little journey. I hope that our video brought a smile to your face and a joy to your heart, and that you got a little idea that maybe you can use some of this in your own homestead. So until me and Nancy see you next time, we want to thank the Lord for this beautiful little daikon radish. So I always want to remember, by his hands we are fed. Give us, Lord, our daily bread. Amen.
Have a blessed day.